Hello everybody. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. I hope you guys can join me this afternoon in making some yummy holiday frosted sugar bars. They're exactly like sugar cookies, but we're going to make them in bar form, which is just less time spent molding them into balls and flattening them out and baking them. I'll help. We can do it together, okay? Casey really wants to help with this recipe, but he's not sure how he's going to help yet. So I will delegate some responsibilities to him, but first I'm going to take a second and share this live video. Hello, Kate and Brent, Paula, Cassidy, how are you guys doing? Pam, you guys, these look so good. I am a sucker for a frosted sugar cookie, so I'm super excited for this. Hello, Linda and Jamie, Sasha and Paula. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm just going to take a second and share this live video so that we can get started. Remember, the more people watching, the more giveaways we get to do. I'm a Pampered Chef consultant, so they're always Pampered Chef gifts. Our shipping is lightning fast right now. It's crazy. Some people will message me 3 or 4 days later and say that they've already gotten their gift, which is awesome. So I know it might slow down as we get a couple days closer to Christmas, but I am really excited for the holiday. I hope you guys are too. If you guys celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. I believe you guys are on day 4 or day 5 of Hanukkah. I cannot recall. My goddaughter and godson celebrate Hanukkah, so I know just a little bit about it. So happy holidays to everybody who are celebrating. Hello, Deb and Becky, Twyla and Shelby, Rose. Hello, you guys. Hello, Sandy, Kayla, and Sue. As of right now, I don't have any plans on being on my cooking show during this next week. I may change my tune depending on what's going on around my house, and if I find a really fun recipe that I want to share with you guys, I may pop on. Hello, Shelby and Joan, Chantel and Nicole. Hello, Taylor. I just would hate to be the one to pull you guys away from your family during Christmas. I know you guys could probably all watch me together, but maybe not everyone in your family would enjoy it. Hello, Lyle. So just make sure you get those shares out there, and then the second you are done sharing, make sure that you leave a reaction down at the bottom of the post. If you don't know what a reaction is, it's those little buttons at the bottom of this screen that are a thumbs up, a smiley face, a hugging people, an angry face, a laughing face. All of those emojis down at the bottom of the screen is called leaving a reaction. You can pick whichever reaction you want. I won't hold it against you, whatever one you pick. You only pick one. It doesn't matter how many times you put whichever different ones. You only get entered into the giveaway once, but I promise you it'll be worth it, especially if we get a lot of views today. We can do a bunch of giveaways. I'm thinking about making them extra special for the holiday season. I also plan on doing our top fan giveaways during this Christmas break. We're going to do that, which is a lot of fun, and that will be completely random between all of my top fans. Hello, Eileen and Tiffany, Susan and Cassie, Cheryl. You guys, happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Letitia, Allen. Hello, Haley. You guys, this recipe is so good and so easy. Thank you, Patrick, for sharing and inviting everybody. Hello, Heather and Cindy, Carissa and Michelle. You guys, tag all your friends, share the live video. Hello, Jessica and Carol, you guys. Hello, Jamie, Jason, Gibson. If Jason's name gets pulled in any of our giveaways today, he's going to do something special for us, he says, so keep your eyes peeled for that. He is a Pampered Chef consultant along with me, so he is here to enjoy the fun and games. Hello, Angela, how are you? Again, I'm going to go over it one more time to get entered into the giveaway. Make sure you hit a reaction down here. Unfortunately, if you tune into the video too late, and I've already pulled the names, I do not add your name back in. It would be way too much work for me to keep up with everyone. So just remember, about halfway through the recipe, I refresh my page on my laptop, I pull the names off, and you do need to be present to win. So make sure that you stick around through the length of the show. You never know when I'm going to pull the names, and you never know when I am going to be done with the recipe. So don't try and bank on leaving and coming back to be able to score a giveaway. They are for my awesome fans that are here through and through it all. You guys have been doing this a year now. I've given away hundreds and hundreds of things all to you guys. It is out of the goodness of my heart. It is all from you guys. Thank you. It is all from the goodness of my heart. You guys, I do these giveaways out of my own pocket. I don't make any money from my cooking shows. I do make money from Pampered Chef, which is exciting, but it is all, you guys, it all is from the goodness of my heart. So let's try and keep with the holiday spirit of giving. Remember, if I pull your name and you've already won this month, make sure that you let me know and give it to somebody else. Hello, Sherry and Rena, Lisa and Kathy. Jason, you are the best for being here and supporting me through this all as well. Hello, Carol. Thank you, Brianna. How is everyone doing? Patrick, you have a top fan. Jaden, Crystal, I'm seeing all of these top fans, which means you guys will all be entered into the top fan giveaway. I can say with a lot of confidence that anyone that wins my top fan giveaway will be getting a Pampered Chef item that is valued over $100, and it will ship out at the first of the year. So keep your eyes peeled for when I do that giveaway, because you do have to be present to win that one as well. So if you're a top fan and you see that I have gone live randomly through the week, I don't care if it's 6 o'clock Christmas morning and it goes live, you better tune in to make sure that you win. If anybody knows me, I'm not up at 6, but that's okay. We could pretend. Hello, Roxy, Angela. Yes, you guys, if you have curiosity of any of the prizes that I give away to see if it's worth your time to be stuck with me Tuesdays, Thursdays, and on the weekends, you can check out my page. A lot of my fans share when their prizes come in, so you guys can see the awesome stuff that I give away. Ooh, Shelby, it says something... Stars holiday celebration. I don't know what that means, Shelby, but you got some special badge above your name. So we'll have to figure out what this new badge is that Shelby has earned. Shelby knows I'm never awake, but I can pretend, you guys. Hi. All right, you guys, thank you all for dealing with my little spiel. I was just waiting till everyone got on. Hello, Sherry and Sherry. Jeremy, just in time for cookies, you guys. Yes, you guys, just look when you comment right above your name in gray font, it will have a little diamond and it'll say top fan. If it says top fan next to it, that means you will be entered into the giveaway. If you don't know how to get that, you comment, you like, you share, you post, you are interactive on my page. Facebook will give you the badge. I don't give them away. I have no say in them whatsoever. So that's all you have to do is be interactive, and Facebook will give you a top fan badge and they will alert you when you first get it. Hello, John. How are you? Someone who sent stars during a celebration. I know, but that doesn't make any sense to me because I don't have stars activated on my page, because stars are actually money and I don't have that activated on mine. So I'm not sure how Shelby got her stars, but we will figure it out with time. Oh no, Alice, you got to keep up there. It means you got to keep commenting, keep sharing, keep liking. Even if it's in the past, it will still honor it, okay? So we're going to get started. I've gibbered. Hey, you guys, if you want to help, we got to be quiet, remember? Get your leg off the table, remember? No climbing. All right, we're going to try this. My kids want to help. I'm all for them helping since they're the ones that are probably going to be eating these. So let's get started. Preheat your oven to 350. You're going to want a 9x9 baking pan with parchment paper in the bottom. I don't have one of those, so I am going to be using my little brownie pan. This is the regular brownie pan, not the Brownie Bites pan. That's a little bit smaller than this one. This is what we're going to try today. It will take a little bit of extra work to get the dough into these instead of one big one, but I think it'll be worth it because then they'll all be pre-sectioned out and I can set them out all pretty and not have to worry about cutting them and keeping them even for displaying. Yes, you guys, happy holidays. Hello, Thelma. How are you? Thank you guys for my Christmas shirt. Yes, you guys, this is the only kitchen item that I use a lot that isn't Pampered Chef, and it's because we don't offer one of these. KitchenAid has taken over the market of stand mixers, so I will never tell you not to buy a KitchenAid. It saves on a lot of time. It is really versatile, good for making mashed potatoes, good for making cookies, things like that. So this is the only non-Pampered Chef item you guys will see in my kitchen that I use frequently when it comes to baking, because I prefer this over egg beaters, and we don't have egg beaters at Pampered Chef anyway. You are a sharer though, Wayne. You do have a badge, so you are close to a top fan badge, you guys. All those badges are awesome. All right. Enough jibber jabber, we're having so much fun and talking. So first we are gonna beat together our butter and our sugar until fluffy. Please make sure you pay attention to the recipe. There's 2 spots for butter. One is for the frosting and one is for the batter. So we only want 1 stick of salted butter. It does call for salted butter, you guys. I know I've told you in the past when it comes to baking that you, if it calls for unsalted, you want to listen. But this one does actually call for salted butter at room temperature. If you forgot to take it out of the fridge, no big deal. Just soften it up in the microwave. Try not to melt it. You just want it soft so that when you're beating the when you're beating the butter and the sugar together, they meld together a lot better and fluffier. So worth the investment, you guys. My husband bought this for me one of our first Christmases together, and he got me this awesome purple KitchenAid bowl, which I really, really love too. I know, you guys, KitchenAids, I know sometimes they're really expensive, but Black Friday, they do some awesome deals. So we are going to soften this butter. It's half a cup of butter. We are going to, I always like to soften and mix up my butter first before adding in my sugar. I feel like it gets a little bit light and fluffier when you pre-mix your butter. Same with cream cheese. If you have cream cheese as one of your first ingredients in a baking recipe, I always soften up and mix up my cream cheese first so that it can be light and fluffy before I mix in my other ingredients. Philip Brady, you somehow have earned it. Thelma, I was going to do it last night, and then I'm going to message you because I was going to set up your Pampered Chef account so that we can redeem your $15 off item. So, I will message you after this show, and all you have to do is just forward me the email that they're going to send you to set up your password. No. I know. They give you badges for sharing, but they also put you in jail for it. Yes, you guys, these KitchenAids last forever. The only thing I've ever had to replace... Okay, you're going to have to go in the living room then, honey. Then no crying. Don't make him cry, please. You are, though. Can you please give him the toy back? Please? You guys know, Daddy's at work now, so this is Mommy full time. All right, so we have our butter in here. We are mixing it up. Yes, I love all the attachments for the KitchenAid mixer. We're going to do a full cup of sugar here. Full cup of granulated sugar. We're using both granulated and powdered today. The powder is for the frosting, and the granulated sugar is for our dough. Kingston, you're going to pour this in carefully. Make sure all the sugar gets in the bowl. In the bowl. Thank you. All right, so we're going to turn this back on. We're going to whip this until it's nice, light, and fluffy. Yes, you guys, I have all those attachments for my KitchenAid that plug in right here. I have one that will skin potatoes, skin apples, slice them into spirals, all those fun things that are really awesome for the KitchenAid mixer. They really make it very versatile in the kitchen. Yes, you guys, this is the best. If you hate kneading bread, a KitchenAid mixer is the best thing to do when you need to knead bread. Oh no, Sandy, you gotta make sure you share and comment and post on the wall. I've been told that there is some sort of copyright that KitchenAid has made that makes it difficult for other companies to make anything that can compete. That's why I have been told why Pampered Chef has never made one, is because KitchenAid kind of owns the game with their copyrights. Hello, Aunt Sheila, how are you? Sorry, B just got here, so the dogs are gonna freak out just for a second. All right, so our butter and our sugar is nice, light, and fluffy. Gage. They're gonna go outside. Okay, so you can see it's nice, light, and fluffy. You want it, stop, Kingston. What did I say was the #1 rule? Don't eat anything that I didn't tell you could eat. He's covered his entire face in sugar that he spilled on the counter. So you want it nice, light, and fluffy. This is the color. It will be a very, very pale yellow. You want it light and fluffy. Feel free to scrape down the sides of your pan or your bowl. If you're using egg beaters, you would just scrape down the edges and keep going, you guys. Light and fluffy. Now we are going to beat in our egg and our vanilla. You guys know I always crack my egg into a separate bowl or container before putting it into my batter, because there's nothing worse than trying to fish out an eggshell from a pale batter that just gets lost. Yes, you guys, my kids are getting all sugared up from the granulated sugar on the counter, even though they broke the first cardinal rule of helping mom. Don't eat the ingredients unless she tells you to. Thankfully, it's early enough in the evening that hopefully the sugar will work out by bedtime. I love my ice cream maker from Pampered Chef. I'm not sure if I'd like the one from KitchenAid, but my Pampered Chef ice cream maker is amazing. Hello, Sue, how are you? So we've mixed in our egg until it's nice and incorporated. Now we're gonna add in our vanilla. You guys know me, and I like trying my different vanillas. I got some new pure vanilla paste from Amazon. You guys know I love my vanilla beans, so I am actually going to use this. What I'm excited for is this vanilla bean is a lot more fluid than my last one, so I'm hoping that that kind of tackiness that I was getting from leaving out the vanilla liquid will not be an issue now that this one's a little runnier. Yes, Jace, I'm so glad, Jessica, that you got your ice cream maker to work, because I was so sad when it didn't work for you. Making a cheesecake, cracking the eggs while it was spinning, and I dropped an entire egg into the batter. See, Shelby, I just can't do it. It's a heartbreaker. All it took was one time of me breaking an egg into a batter that was stirring like that, and I wanted to cry, because you have to start all over. So we're doing a teaspoon of my vanilla bean here. Like I said, I get this on Amazon, you guys. It lasts a long time. It's pure. It's delicious. I'm kind of scarred for life. TikTok made me Google what artificial vanilla was made from, and now I will never eat artificial vanilla if I have any say in it. What was my second rule? First rule, don't eat the ingredients unless Mama tells you. Second rule, don't climb on the counter. Both rules just gone. I know they can't help it. They're just kids, and I love them to death. But when he climbs on the counter, then you guys can't see what I'm doing. All right, so we've got our vanilla bean in there. Yummy and delicious. Everyone is saying hi to Bree. I made homemade vanilla for Christmas presents, Sherry. That is awesome. Yes, Wayne, you are so welcome. Okay, so we've got our vanilla in there. Now we're going to, in a separate bowl, I'm going to mix together in my small stainless steel mixing bowl. I'm going to mix together my flour and my baking powder. I always like to do this before I add it into my liquids so that I know that it gets really incorporated and I don't have big clumps of baking powder in there. Yes, you guys, don't Google it. I promise you. If you like artificial vanilla, just don't Google it. Just don't. If you don't know, what you don't know won't hurt you, right? Just don't do it. I know, 2 rules, too many rules. They can't handle it. Okay, so we need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I am seriously so excited. Jason has saved me so many steps lately. He gave me back my 1 cup measuring cup, and it is life-changing. So I need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, like so. Dropped my leveler on the floor. All right, 2 cups of all-purpose flour and a teaspoon of baking powder. Don't mix up baking powder and baking soda. They are 2 completely different things. Not completely different. They're both leaveners, but they will taste completely different. So be careful. If it says baking powder, make sure that you are using baking powder. I want a teaspoon. I'm doing my ½ teaspoon because my teaspoon has vanilla bean on it, and you know that'll just make the powder stick. So we're doing it like that. Just really quick, give it a nice stir to stir in that baking powder into your flour. Not too crazy, like so. Google ruins everything, it does. He just replaced it, Kat. We just keep, Kate, we just keep pretending like he's the one who stole it in the first place. Don't do it, Jason. Don't comment it out loud. Then it makes it real. Okay, so now we are going to turn this on just nice and low, and we are going to just add in a little bit at a time until we have a thick batter. Just a little bit at a time. I do about 1/4 to 1/2 at a time, just taking some time, scrape down the edges. It will start to ball up together and incorporate nicely. Just pour it in here. Oh, Jason just had to ruin it for everybody. 4½ vanilla beans, 8 ounces of plain vodka, must be 70 proof or 35 proof. My dad actually made me peppermint extract doing something kind of like that. A couple Christmases ago, I was making my peppermint sugar cookies, didn't have my peppermint extract, so my dad made me some with some Grey Goose and some peppermint patty things, which was awesome. Thank you for sharing the recipe, Sherry. It's awesome for any of you that can't find vanilla right now. It's really expensive, or you just prefer using real nice vanilla beans. So we've got this in here. Now we need to get about 1/4 of a cup of sprinkles. So you can use whatever sprinkles you want. Obviously, if you're making this for Christmas and you want to use Christmas sprinkles, that's what we're going to be using today. Or if you decide to make these for Easter or birthday, you can change out what color sprinkles you use. Or if you don't like sprinkles, you don't have to add any to them. You can just make these without the sprinkles. I am just scraping down the edges of my bowl since there's a couple spots of flour in there. There we go. I like to run it at a higher speed at the very end to help get all of the batter out of here because we are going to gently stir the sprinkles in. Okay, so Kingston is going to open our sprinkle container here. Yes, Madagascar vanilla, you guys. Madagascar vanilla, I think is what this is. It's also what our Pampered Chef vanilla is pure Madagascar vanilla, double strength. So this bottle will last you twice as long because you don't have to use as much, which is nice. Kingston's picking out our sprinkles. We can't use them all, buddy.
Let me get it.
Yes, vanilla beans are very, very, very expensive, especially here in North Dakota. My dad can get them a lot cheaper in Houston.
Wait, this white and...
Yes, vanilla beans, they're little pods, little bean pods, and you soak them, and then you are able to strip the beans out of the middle. It's quite a process, but it is really, really, really good. Yes, Kingston's rocking it. We need sprinkles for our cookies. Pick one set of sprinkles you want to use. Probably not the crystally ones because I think they'll be too small. So which And the white ones will probably blend into the cookies. We can sprinkle the white ones on top of the frosting, but let's pick nice holiday sprinkles for our cookies. Yeah?
I like one.
All right, can we dump? Ooh, wrong one.
I like one.
This one.
No, it's mixed up.
Yeah. We're just gonna somehow get this open.
I like one.
This is a weird design. So it's just 3 holes for these big sprinkles. It's gonna take me all day, you guys. It's weird, it doesn't, oh, there we go. Now I can open it all the way. All right, so we need 1/4 of a cup of sprinkles into our cookies. That was all of our sprinkles here. So we're gonna add in a couple of these too. What, Gray Gray?
Me do that.
Apparently not. There we go. All right. There we go. So we've dumped those in. Now we're gonna gently stir the sprinkles into the batter. Shouldn't be too hard. Just kind of mix it around gently with your spatula or your spoon. They'll get nice and incorporated, making a very, very pretty holiday batter. So we got it like that. That's awesome, Pam. That would be an awesome gift. Remember, you guys, if you're just now tuning in, to hit a reaction down at the bottom of the screen. Bree's going to pull the names off now so that we can do our giveaway here in a second. Hello, Heather. Yes, you guys, I've been seeing so many of you busy making cookies in the kitchen, so I thought I would join you guys today. So we've got all of our sprinkles in. Now we're going to spread our batter into our pan. I want them to be as consistent as possible. So I'm going to start out using my scoop and just scoop the batter into the wells and then spread them out after that. Like so. So I'm using my medium scoop here, you guys. Just scooping it and dropping it into the well of my brownie pan. If you're using your 8x8 pan like the recipe says, you just drop that batter completely into your pan and then just slowly work the batter out as flat as you can and evenly as possible into your pan. Hello, Renee. How are you? So we are just going to grab these. It's supposed to make one big 8x8, or 9x9, sorry guys, 9x9 sheet of cookies. We'll see. I'm going to flatten these out using my spreader from Pampered Chef. I like it because it's nice and small and it's made out of a flexible silicone, so I know I'm not going to be scratching my pan. No, I am not using any spray in my pan. I found this brownie pan is relatively very non-stick, so I'm not even just going to waste the extra oil to spray the pan because I just really don't think it's going to need it. So we're going to push this out. We're probably going to do one more full scoop in all of these to give us the batter that we need. I know, it's going to be so good, huh, buddy?
No, but you cut that.
Yeah.
That's so real. That's so real.
They haven't seen each other in a while, okay? The dogs are just excited to see each other. It's been a couple days since they've hung out, so they are giving each other a hard time and chasing each other around the house. So we're going to do another scoop into all of these. Make sure we've got a nice big thick cookie to bake in the oven and frost when we are all done. Like I said, I'm a sucker for a frosted cookie. Shortbread, sugar cookie, doesn't matter what kind. If it's got frosting on it, I'm all in. I, of course, will leave one cookie unfrosted for Auntie B because she doesn't like frosting. But the rest of us do. Actually, Rory doesn't really like frosting either, so I'll probably leave 2 unfrosted.
Me, well, me like it. Do you?
Yeah, I like it too, Grayson.
Me, I love it. I like it too.
Yeah, Kingy.
Me like lucky.
Yeah, give us all the frosting.
They don't want the cookie, they want the frosting.
They want both, I think. So we're just gonna kind of. It's probably too much in that one.
Let me see the.
We're just eyeballing it, you guys. This recipe obviously isn't supposed to be made in these, so I'm just kind of winging it and hoping for the best. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate you guys supporting me during Christmas and my spa business. Oh no, kids are quarantined, no cookies. Yep, Jeremy, that's most guys. I feel like most guys don't really like frosting, in the exception of my father. My father is a frosting junkie like myself.
So is mine. Mine loves frosting.
Your dad loved frosting?
He loved it.
And Bree's dad used to eat ice cream with Nestle's Quick Powder on top of it when she was a kid. So anytime I see Nestle Quick Powder, I always think of Randy Sattler, Bree's dad. The one little memory that I do know about him is his love for ice cream
Everybody should try that.
and Nestle's chocolate powder. So if you haven't tried that, you should. And then you let the ice cream melt just a little bit and you stir it up and you make yourself a Nestle powder chocolate ice cream. So good, you guys. It is. Bree had me try it years ago, and now I always keep a stockpile of Nestle's Quick Powder in my cupboard for the very, very slim chance that B is having a hankering for some Nestle powder and ice cream. So this seems to be working out perfectly, you guys. I'm just going to add a little bit of batter that I have in here to these corner cookies to make them like the rest. And then this is like the first time ever that I've made cookies that I don't either have not enough batter or too much batter. So that's awesome. That worked out really, really well. So here we are. We've got our cookies. Clean off the edges of our pan here. Nothing crazy. Then we're going to put it in the oven. It says 20 minutes. So 20 minutes if you're using a 9x9 pan. Obviously with this pan and the fact that my oven runs hot, I'm probably going to go for 15. I like underbaked cookies. So I'm going to try for 15 and see what they look like. You want to open that for me? Open the oven. Always, always, always be careful. Put your cookies on the middle rack. Close it up and don't forget to set your timer like I usually do. So our timer is going. Now we are going to make our frosting for our cookies. Brent does the same thing with his vanilla ice cream. Teresa, we will see. I will post a picture. When I post the picture of the cookies, I will include a picture of the pan, and I will be 100% honest with you if I had to, if I struggled to get the cookies off or if they fell right out of the pan like I hope they will. So I just found a secret pile of flour I had dumped all over my iPad. So I'm getting that off of my counter, and then we're going to switch gears and make our frosting. Obviously, you guys know if you're making frosting, make sure that you cool your cookies completely before adding the frosting or it'll just melt right off. So I'll pull out my cooling rack when the cookies are done, set them on there and let them cool for 5 minutes, and then I'll flip them outside of the pan. Bree's Aunt Renee and I were in the same grade in Willow. Hello, Kathy. Nice to meet you. Yes, you guys, Kathy Peril? Bree says hi. All right, you guys, I'm just going back through the comments, making sure I didn't miss anything. Hot chocolate powder and ice cream. That's how I like my ice cream. Not a fan of frosting. I hope they do too, Jessica. I'll let you know because this brownie pan is obviously awesome and saves a lot of time trying to cut and change up the cookies. Yes, Teresa, get one of those brownie pans. Thank you guys. I love, love, love this purple bowl. It's my favorite. Has a nice handle on it and a pour spout. It is one of my favorites. Kingston's over here eating the batter. Good thing I have extra stuff to make our frosting in here. So we're going to get started on making it. We are going to blend the frosting together. It's going to be 1 stick of softened butter. I am going to try this. No, I usually like my whisk. Good thing I have another one that Kingston hasn't licked. Here we go. So we're going to take another stick of salted room temperature butter, like so. Jason, I won't give you the bowl. Nope. My purple bowl is my sacred bowl. They do sell them on Amazon in different colors, but purple is not one of the options anymore. So I'm glad my husband was able to snag it before they ran out. This is actually the original bowl that comes with my KitchenAid mixer. So I'm going to mix up my butter. I also hate how loud this bowl is. Mixing up my butter first, getting it nice and softened and smeared out and fluffy. Then we are going to add in 3 tablespoons of cream cheese. This is where my brain always farts out a little bit. Hey, Suri. How many tablespoons does... No, sorry. Just kidding. Sorry, I have a different question. Hey, Suri. How many ounces is 3 tablespoons? Anybody have the answer?
3 tablespoons is 1.5 fluid ounces.
All right, so we're gonna dice up my cream cheese block. So we need 1
My Siri answered you too.
and a half. That's awesome. Bree Suri was listening to me. 1.5 ounces of cream cheese. Obviously not a big deal. If you put more cream cheese in, it's not gonna hurt. I love cream cheese frosting.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see if this frosting is even enough or if I'll make a second batch because I love frosting so much. All right, so we're gonna mix up our cream cheese in with our butter. I definitely always recommend doing this first before you add in your powdered sugar or anything else. You want these ingredients nice and smooth or you'll have a lumpy frosting. Yes, Shelby, it's awesome that you can personalize your bowl to your personalities. So our cream cheese and our butter are all nice and incorporated. I'm going to take this off and I'm just going to bang it off of the whisk. Make sure that there's no lumps or chunks inside of where the whisk was. All right, now we are going to add in our powdered sugar. We need 2 cups of powdered sugar. It doesn't say to sift it, so we're going to not sift it and hope for the best. I'm going to wipe out my measuring cup. Apparently it was just a little wet from the dishwasher because it hung on to some of that flour in there. 2 cups of powdered sugar in for our frosting. Swig sugar cookies. I don't know what that is, Jason. Swig sugar cookies. All right, so I'm doing 2 cups of powdered sugar. Add in 1 cup at a time. And I'm going to add in 1 of my 2 tablespoons of milk to help my powdered sugar a little bit. Get that nice and mixed in. Scraping down the sides of your bowl. Glad the boys didn't get a hold of my spatula.
Oh yeah, I'm just waiting.
All right, so we've got that all incorporated. Now we're going to add our 2nd cup of powdered sugar in here. If you want to make them more festive, you can definitely add a drop or 2 of food coloring. A little goes a long way when it comes to food coloring, so you don't need to go crazy, but if you wanted to make them red or green frosted sugar cookies, it would definitely make them festive.
I want the color.
I know you do, buddy. So put my 2nd cup in there, and then we still have some vanilla to add in. We want a teaspoon again of vanilla. I am going to use my vanilla paste because it doesn't have any alcohol in it and we don't need to bake it off. So I'm going to scoop that in and I'm just going to add it while this is spinning, like so. Add in the other tablespoon of milk. If your frosting is too thin, just add a little more powdered sugar. If it's too thick, just add a little bit more milk and do it that way. A teaspoon or half a teaspoon at a time. Don't need to be crazy with it because a little goes a long way when it comes to milk and powdered sugar. They work together well. They disintegrate the powder and make it a liquid to make a yummy, light, delicious frosting like so. No, you cannot lick this thing. Our cookies aren't ready for it yet. I'm gonna mix it up again one more time. And then you're gonna add sprinkles on top after you've frosted your cookies. Yes, that's probably smarter just to put the frosting next to the cookies and a knife and just let people frost their own. That's what I usually do with my peppermint cookies that you guys are familiar with. I keep the frosting on the side so that my dad and I can frost ours up like we like, and my husband and Bree can eat theirs without frosting like they like. So I'm gonna stash this cream cheese, and then we are going to do our giveaway. We have 6 minutes left on the cookies, but I am going to take a peek at them, make sure that they're not over baking here. Welcome, Bubba. You are new here. I am Riley with Mom Fueling Hungry Boys. Not a professional, never claimed to be, but I'm a mom who loves to share fun recipes with you guys at home, especially during the quarantines and coronavirus that we've been dealing with. So we are going to do our giveaway. We're doing 2 giveaways today. I don't think we hit 120 today, but that's okay. The last 2 shows have been awesome. The turnout has been amazing, and I love all of you guys for being here through this journey with me. Yes, you guys, my peppermint cookies are awesome. Thank you, Franny. Sugar cookies, no frosting is the best. Thank you for sharing, Sherry. All right, so I am just going to go through, get rid of the names that have already won this month, and then we can get started. Here we go. Just make sure I've got, oops, accidentally got rid of the wrong name. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. We are almost ready. Just scrolling through the last of the names. Make sure I got the ones that I need. What's happening?
He keeps shoving his fingers in and eating it.
The frosting or the...
Well, he's inching his way towards the frosting.
No, you better not touch the frosting with your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
They're dirty. You don't want dirty fingers. All right, here we go. We've got the names ready to go. And we will do our giveaway. All right. Right, Shelby, want to win for once. Yes, you guys, the peppermint sugar cookie recipe is on my website. Go to my website, mfhungryboys.com. There's a search bar. You can search for any of my recipes. I made a ton of holiday recipes last year, so if you're interested, there's a bunch of them in there. They are printable. They are, one half is upside down, and it's so you can print it, fold it in half, and set it on the counter, and just turn it so that you can read the ingredients. Christmas dinner, we usually do steak and crab legs. And then for Christmas Day, so Christmas Eve is steak and crab legs. Christmas dinner or lunch, kind of, we usually make it in the middle of the day, is crab bisque and beer bread. Yay, Kayla, that's awesome. Let me know how long yours take to bake in the oven. I'm about to check on mine right now. 15 minutes is the perfect time. Never had any luck making frosting. What? That's crazy. Frosting is so awesome and easy to make. Just takes a little bit of practice, but like I said, the main part is getting your cream cheese or your butter smooth before you add any of your other ingredients, or your frosting will be chunky. Mine took 15 minutes, Kathy said. So mine should be well done over here. So I'm gonna pull them out. They've got nice brown edges to them. Pull them out here, you guys. They poofed up nicely. They will settle down into their wells as they cool, so don't worry about that. I'm just going to test it really quick. Yes, they are cooked all the way through, so we are good to go. Kingston, it is hot, baby. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Really hot. You just want to see them?
Yes, Brent, and mine are printable little recipe cards. So if you need a recipe from my website, they are printable. They're ready to go and easy to use. My website isn't confusing. There's no ads. There's not a lot of clicking. You just click on it. It'll have the video and it'll have the recipe, and there you go. I know, he's always trying to be sneaky. All right, so we are going to do our giveaway. We're going to let Grayson pick 2 numbers. Pick 2 numbers.
3, 4, 5.
3, 4, and 5. How about we do 3 and 5?
Yeah.
Okay, Grayson picked 3 numbers, so we're going to do 3 and 5. Remember, you do need to comment that you are here if your name is pulled. You don't need to comment that you are here if your name isn't pulled, so that it doesn't get lost in the middle of everyone's comments. Remember, if you like the comment of someone who won, makes it a lot easier for me to find it. It helps it from being filtered out. And we'll get started. Remember, if I pull your name, I do remove it so it can't be pulled twice. If you miss it after 2 minutes, you cannot redeem your prize. So 3 and 5, number 1, number 2, oh, my Aunt Sheila, and number 3, Sasha McDonald is our first winner. Sasha McDonald, you have 2 minutes to comment that you are here. Sasha McDonald, number 4, and our second winner is Holly Waldrip. Holly Waldrip, are you watching? Holly, if you are watching, please comment. You guys have 2 minutes to comment that you are here, or I will pull another name. Aunt Sheila, you were so close to winning. You were 1 name off from winning an awesome Pampered Chef prize from me. Keep tuning in to get entered into the giveaway. I have batter all over my hands. Our cookies.
Sarah McDonald, they have to sit here.
There she is, Sasha McDonald.
And Holly.
And Holly is here. I love the Christmas trees. Always adding an emoji will help you stand out as well. You guys, so awesome. So if you have just won, make sure you message me today your shipping information, your first name, last name, email, and phone number. The email and the phone number are important. These items will be purchased by you according to Pampered Chef, which means that the warranty will be under your name if anything happens to it. So make sure you give me accurate information. I cannot ship to P.O. boxes. I can only ship to physical addresses. So please make sure that you include that in your information. I am going to wait just another second or 2, and then I'm actually going to flip these cookies over and see if they come out of their wells from the pan. What are you guys making for dinner tonight? I am making a pork tenderloin. I think since my husband's been working all day, he leaves at 4 and gets home at about 7:30 or 8. So my goal in life now is to make sure I have dinner ready when he gets home, so that if he's starving, it's there, and if he's not, then I can pack it up for him to eat for lunch the next day. Thank you, Aunt Sheila. Your last order was amazing. I appreciate you supporting me and giving your family awesome, awesome presents from Pampered Chef, you guys. Can we order from your site without having a party? Yes, of course, Teresa. You can order from me anytime. My link, if you hit my face and scroll to the very, very bottom, it's the last link there. It's pamperedchef/PWS/MF Hungry Boys. You can order from me anytime you want from that website. You can also message me and I can give you a party link to order from, which is also really fun because then I can add some fun surprises and gifts onto it if you order from a party. But that's totally up to you. I also still have a couple of items in stock that Pampered Chef is out of. So if there's something you've had an eye on, go to my Pampered Chef page, and there's a picture on there that shows some of the things that I have in stock that Pampered Chef does not. I do ship to you, and I do honor their $7.95 shipping on orders under $150. So don't worry about that. If you live locally, your shipping cost can be waived. so that you don't have to pay shipping if you live in the Minot area. Only one stuck. Just one. One of them. Only one. We almost got them all.
That one.
Yeah, this one doesn't want to come out. It says, I like my home in this pan.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Got
So there we go. Now we've got our yummy cookies out, you guys. Nice golden bottoms here. Pretty decorative little holiday cookies. You can flip them back over if you want to, or you can leave them so that their top side is flat. That's up to you. I'm going to flip mine. Let them continue to cool on this cooling rack. If you don't have a cooling rack, just anything that can keep them off of a flat surface so that air can circulate underneath them. They will cool faster. If you live here in North Dakota or other cold places, just stick them out in your garage for a little bit and they'll cool down really, really fast. So just like that, you guys, crazy nonstick. I did not spray this pan ahead of time. I did not add any kind of nonstick to it. The oils that naturally release from the cookies allowed them to slip right out of this pan. Using any kind of aerosol nonstick pan will actually have the opposite effect and you won't be able to just dump your cookies out like I did. You guys, these pans are awesome. All of our pans like this are amazing nonstick naturally and are amazing. I highly, highly recommend our fun pans that we have, our Brownie Bite pan and our regular pan. I hope you guys have an awesome night. I am going to sneak a bite if you guys want to see if they taste good. I'm here to give you a review of a warm cookie with yummy frosting on it. I know you do, but Mama's going to eat it. So I love frosting. It's already melting, so that does show me that my cookies do need to cool a while longer to be able to hold on to the frosting. You can add peppermint extract to your frosting if you want to have a more peppermint taste to it, but so good. Light and fluffy in the middle. Perfectly done, you guys. I definitely recommend this recipe. The frosting is rich and creamy, but not too dense like a cream cheese frosting normally is. The cookie itself is sweet, but amazing. I hope you guys have an awesome night, and I hope to see you guys for some giveaways during Christmas. Bye.